stay.
Yeah.
You got 2 home games.
They lost to the Yankees the first game.
Yeah,
too.
to stave off elimination. You got 2 games to do it, and then they most likely.
But the Nats are.
They're
Listen,
hitting. They're
Soto
confident.
is a player, man.
Yeah.
He's got some clutch in him too. I mean,
they're confident right now.
and then you're getting some production from like old man Zimmerman, and I mean, he had a bomb that got him going off of Garrett Cole last night. It was a very good game. It was fun to watch.
Garrett Cole can't give up. 5 runs.
No.
He blew the game. This guy's been he had not pitched without the lead since May.
Yeah.
I mean, that
he's
guy has not
unbelievable.
given up the lead since May.
They hadn't lost a start of his in 19 games.
Yeah, and by the way, it wasn't gimmicky.
No,
they
hit
pounded him.
Yeah, he didn't have it last night. It happens, but it's a bad time for it to happen.
Sure.
But nonetheless, a victory. I did watch a lot of the Clips and the Lakers. I like the Clips a lot better than the Lakers.
Sure.
I feel better about it now. It's only one game. I get it. I think Kawhi not going to the Lakers has made the NBA good. If Kawhi had gone to the Lakers, it would be over.
It's amazing how somehow
And I kind of like that. I kind of like, even though part of me feels sorry for LeBron that, he never got his, super team, and he's got.
Well, he did. He was the first one to get his super team.
Yeah, that's true.
To go off and
I didn't like him when he did that.
Yeah, well, he had to make sure he won by getting a super team.
It's the oddest thing ever for me. I've only liked LeBron when he was in Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I don't like LeBron in L.A. I was rooting for the Clippers. I think
I'm becoming this, Dan. I'm slipping into that Miami Heat territory of becoming anti. I don't like this new scowling, angry LeBron either. Go play and have fun. Every time you block a shot, I don't need you to glare at the guy like you're about to murder his family.
He's going to be I think he's going to be more of the triple-double type guy, and AD is going to lead the team in scoring, and then they're going to lose in the first round, and I think Anthony Davis is going to opt out and go someplace else.
What's so funny about Kawhi is like this. Somehow, even though he just put the Toronto Raptors on his back and won the title, somehow, because he's so vanilla and so low-key and so unflashy, you forget how great he is. And then the season opens and you realize by a mile the best player on the court last night. LeBron isn't even in Kawhi's zip code right now as a player.
Oh, no. Kawhi is great.
Great.
He's probably the best player in the association.
I think he is the best player in the world.
Which would make him the best player in the world.
Yeah.
But anyway, they won, and the Raptors won their first game. I didn't watch much of that. I flipped by it a couple times. I did watch one other thing last night. The Baseball Network. What is it?
MLB Network, yeah.
Brand new. They did a documentary on Mr. Padre. And I didn't realize this.
Tony Gwynn?
Yeah, it was so good. What a hitter. And so sad because he passed away at 54.
Had cancer, didn't he, from dipping?
Dipping. And and his son, Tony Jr. sounds just like him. It's great.
He had a very high pitched voice.
Great and nicest guy in the world. Anyway, and loved San Diego and just didn't want to play anywhere else and always gave the Padres a discount and had a 20-year Hall of Fame career. But the one thing I forgot about was Tony Gwynn was hitting .394 the year baseball shut down.
Yeah, I remember that.
Late. Yeah, he was moving up. His average was going up.
Oh, he was killing it. Wasn't John Olerud right around there too? Weren't they both?
I don't know, but I know that
really high.
I know that Gwynn was going to, was chasing 400 and might have got it. He was that good that year. Gosh, that kid could hit. Oh, what a hitter. And we don't see those hitters like that anymore. He 5-hole and opposite way. They were telling stories how he would
Olerud was hitting well, no, never mind. That was the year before.
Okay.
He finished at 363.
Yeah. Oh, with the Met, he hit like 350
with the Blue Jays
with the
before.
Mets.
Right, yeah. But yeah.
Anyway, so he could hit too. But Tony Gwynn, they told one quick story where he Flannery was telling this. There was a rainy game in Cincinnati. And Gwynn came up, and the skies opened up, and there were 2 guys on, and they were down 2-0. And so they called the game. They're going to finish it the next day. And they're walking down the tunnel to the locker room, and Tony Gwynn says, Flan, he goes, what? He goes, that guy's going to throw me a first-pitch slider tomorrow, and I'm going to hit it in the left center, and the game's going to be tied at 2-2. And they show the video. Next day, first-pitch slider, whacks it in the left center, standing at second, looks over at Flannery. And the game was tied at 2-2. I mean, it was just it was uncanny. What a guy. We didn't get to enjoy him enough here on the East Coast.
I wonder if Tony Gwynn has the highest percentage of his hits being singles.
You might.
He was an unbelievable singles hitter. What I remember about Tony Gwynn, that's serving that ball to left center.
Yeah.
Just serving that ball to left center.
You got the Padres to 2 World Series.
3,100 hits.
Yeah.
2,400 singles.
Yeah. What was his career high at homers?
Oh, gosh. Hold on. I'm going to guess 10. I don't remember him being much of a home run.
I think he hit for power.
He had 135 career.
Yeah.
8-time batting champion.
8 times, dude.
15-time All-Star.
Yeah.
So he played 15 All-Star seasons, only had 135, so I doubt he ever got to 10.
Yeah. He said on Hall of Fame Day, he said he didn't know. Oh, and the other thing is, he got he didn't get a baseball scholarship to college. He got a basketball scholarship.
I forgot
San Diego State. So he goes to San Diego State on a basketball scholarship. He went to Long Beach Poly. Apparently was one heck of a basketball player. Still holds the record at San Diego State for assists. And there was a kid, oh gosh, what was his name? Anyway, there's a ball player from his area shows up at San Diego State, and he looks at the baseball coach and goes, "Is that Tony Gwynn?" And the baseball coach goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, when is how come I haven't seen him? He plays basketball." He goes, "You got to get him out for baseball." He goes, "What do you mean?" He goes,
"This kid played against him in high school."
Yeah, he goes, "That's the best baseball player I've ever played against." And they had been they knew he was good and all. They wanted, and the basketball coach wouldn't let him come out. He said until after his junior year. So finally, the baseball coach went to the basketball coach and got him to come out. And he goes like 3 for 4 in his first game.
Where was he drafted? You remember?
He was drafted.
Was it a high pick or just?
He was drafted on the same day by the San Diego Padres and the San Diego Clippers.
Uh-huh.
How about that?
A third round, 1981, 58th
Yes.
overall pick.
Yes. Drafted on the same day by basketball and baseball.
Yeah.
That's how good of a
Sweet
athlete
swing.
he was. Anyway,
A lot like Rod Carew to me. It was that generation before.
we got trivia today, right?
We do. That's coming up next.
I'm jonesing for trivia. We missed it last week.
Yes, we did. So that means we'll be
Thanks,
extra
Jalen.
smart. We've stored up all this extra knowledge. And so we'll come back and teach Get Smart John a lesson next on a CPR Contracting Wednesday.
Now, Downtime with Dan on 1010XL. Brought to you by Ameris Bank. Our look is changing, but our commitment to you remains fierce. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look.
All right, a couple notes. The Jaguars get some linebacker help, including a Super Bowl MVP. Now they have 2 former Super Bowl MVPs on their roster. Isn't that exciting? But I think a little more importantly than that is today Nick Foles is supposed to return to practice in some shape or form. Not going to be running the club and not going to be playing on Sunday. But to be back out on the practice field is a positive sign that he's healing up nicely, and we'll see what happens. Look, there's a lot to be determined here. The Jags have a very important game with the New York Football Jets on Sunday, and the ghost whisperer, Sam Darnold. But they're going to have to find a way to get a victory. But Nick Foles does return, gets back out on the field, and is one step closer to what he hopes will be a return playing quarterback for the Jags.
At Ameris Bank, we didn't become bankers so we could tell you no. We chose this profession because we knew we could make a difference. That's one thing all Ameris bankers have in common: a determination to get you what you need when you need it. Soon you'll notice Ameris Bank's look is changing, but our heart and fierce determination remain. We are proud to add a new chapter to our solid legacy and remain fiercely committed to you. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look. Ameris Bank, member FDIC.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Get insights and interviews from Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline when he takes you behind enemy lines.
They are gladiators. They are warriors.
Brought to you by Porsche Jacksonville on Atlantic
Bunch of tough guys.
and Pella Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray, and we're throwing the flag on those big city dealers charging those big city prices. Come see why everybody's driving the distance to Murray Superstores. If we don't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Our starting All-American lineup wins every time. Plus, our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty on all new and qualified used vehicles puts the blitz on the competition. And we'll trade anything from wore-out bed sheets to football cleats. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Ever wish a button could undo what you said at the office party?
Ned, my office now.
A button for emptying the dishwasher.
Honey, dishes!
If you have sleep apnea but have trouble using CPAP, now there's a button to replace it. It's called Inspire. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works inside the body with just a click of a remote. That's right, just a button. If you're struggling with CPAP, great sleep awaits at InspireSleep.com. That's InspireSleep.com. Inspire. Sleep apnea innovation. No mask, no hose, just sleep.
Talk to your doctor to see if Inspire is right for you and review important safety information at InspireSleep.com.
Frank Frangie here. Visit the newly renovated Boston's in the River City Marketplace. This month, a percentage of all pizza sales will benefit walk-off charities supporting youth baseball. Check out their Facebook page for local specials, events, and giveaways. We'll make you a fan.
Right now at Ring Power, your local Cat dealer, get 0% for 60 months with zero down on select new Cat compact equipment. Call Ring Power at 904-295-1062 or visit ringpower.com/CCE offer jacks. Terms and conditions apply.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
When it comes to hunting and fishing,
that's some pretty fancy shooting down there.
They live the life.
Look at this beast.
Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show. Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Does the building you go to work in every day need a little love and attention? Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Great companies take great care of the buildings their staff and customers walk into every day. If the building you're in doesn't match the vision you have for your company, we can help. Go to performance-painting.com. Our highly trained team makes the difference. Quality coatings applied with pride.
Performance Painting! All right, so here's what happened. Hicken here. My air conditioning went out. Oh, what do I do? It was hot this summer, man, like every summer. My wife said, we got to figure it out quick. We expect great service. I'm telling you, Bueller Air Conditioning rang the bell. The wife loved them. I loved them. They sent a professional over quickly. And when I say professional, that's what I mean. They were clean. They were courteous. They took care of it in no time flat. Now we have a brand new air conditioning system. You know what we did? We stayed cooler with Bueller.
Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This is the Mangler. By now you've heard my commercial for Advanced Disposal on our need for CDL drivers. As a result, we've added some good drivers to our team. However, we still have some positions to fill. We're looking for CDL drivers in Northeast Florida, especially in Clay County, St. Johns County, and yes, Duval. Come be a starter on our team. Earn a solid wage and get full benefits. Head to our website, advanceddisposal.com/careers, and get signed up today. That's advanceddisposal.com/careers.
Equal opportunity employer.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists helps you be the best when you play and brings you
the best of the Frangie Show replay.
But I can tell you there's players on that team that are still pissed. You can talk about Blaine Gabbert ducking when the rush came, Justin Blackmon having an addiction problem and not wanting to play football anymore. You can talk about R.J. Soward showing up at meetings late. Forget all those. Jalen Ramsey, for the rest of his career, will be the guy that faked an injury to get a team to trade him.
When you hear Honda, you automatically think safety, value, reliability. Now think sale. Big sale and low interest rates. Because well-qualified buyers can save thousands today with 1.9% financing on new Hondas like the 2019 Accord, CR-V, HR-V, Odyssey, and Pilot. This is our last sale of the year. Going on now at your local Honda dealer. Don't miss it. See dealer for financing details. Sale ends without notice.
Hey all, this is Allie McDeal. Are you sick and tired of the hand you've been dealt? Let the Best Bet Poker Show live on Twitch transform your game into winning strategy. Enjoy real-time streaming of everything poker. There's something for everyone from the novice to the pro player. You'll learn strategy and hear hot tips from the leading poker industry pros, not to mention tons of cash giveaways. It's the best way to learn, stay informed, and have a few laughs along the way. Join me, the boss, F&A, every Wednesday evening from 6 to 7 p.m. live at twitch.tv/bestbetlive, where you'll learn to make every hand a winner.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. Now, USAPark.net brings you Get Smart John.
Bye.
I have a trivia question for you, Dan Hicken, before we bring in Get Smart John.
Oh.
This Jacksonville, former Jacksonville basketball player led the Florida Gators to the #1 overall seed in the Final Four.
That would be BPY.
That's right. Big Pat Young, who will be where?
Here.
In studio with us, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. Talk a little hoops with the Providence grad. All right.
I think I misunderstood when Dan sent me the initials. I thought he meant my mom was coming. I thought it said BYP.
No.
Bleep you, Pat.
No.
It's a different
little bit
Pat.
different.
Yeah.
A little bit different. Let's welcome
GSJ.
GSJ, Jacksonville's
Who's a BSH.
greatest trivia host of all time, TriviaNation.com. Good morning, Johnny.
Good morning, Googans.
What's up?
You know, the Googans and Googanellas were up in arms. They're like, what happened? What happened?
Oh, last week?
Well, you know, that was the Jalen Ramsey thing. So you guys had to table that, so I understand that.
John told a couple of his buddies, said, listen, if you're mad, go and vandalize his house.
Dear.
And we're not condoning violence here.
No.
Very quickly, because we had to hold just a couple shout-outs. Glenn, this is going back to last week, Glenn, who works here at the hospital.
What up,
so
Glenn?
A long-time
Shout
listener.
out.
He didn't realize I was
We now have
GSJ.
shout-out rain dates. This is
That's good.
Shout-out doubleheader. Twilight.
And to Trey.
3
Who
times.
was playing at my show and
Trey,
who
Trey,
just
Trey.
rescued a dog. Just rescued a dog from a shelter that
Dog
was
rescuer Trey.
set for being put down. So,
What up, Trey?
kudos to him. And just real quickly, did I correctly hear you say you're pulling for the Astros?
Oh, gosh.
Come
yeah.
on.
Oh,
Come on.
GTH, Nats. Are you kidding me? I hate you guys.
Well, if you guys had been there, I don't
listen.
hate the Mets.
Yeah,
I
because
think
you don't care about
the Mets.
baseball.
That's correct.
You don't put any time into baseball.
Come on.
Okay, so as you know, Jeff, I'm part of the 6 o'clock crew because I'm usually on the treadmill. And I texted this picture to B. So I'm wearing a tank top that says Loverboy Get Lucky, which was one of their albums back in the 80s.
I may have seen that tour.
Yeah, me too. So there's these 2 young girls on the treadmill next to me, not knowing that I can hear what they're saying. So the one girl says to the other girl, look at that arrogant jerk wearing that shirt. He thinks he's all that.
She thinks you're
because
proclaiming yourself as a
with
lover
your
boy.
fingers crossed, and I didn't say it. I could have been get off my lawn guy and said I wanted to say you're really uninformed because this is a group. That's all that it was. In fact, on the back of the shirt has dates where they used to play, but I just thought I would share that.
I like that.
Nice.
You arrogant.
John turned to him and said, baby, you'll never be able to get any of this.
Are you going to ask a question, you arrogant so-and-so?
Do you have a question?
Okay. All right. Animals.
Minerals.
Vegetables.
Usually born 2 at a time. What are a bear's young called?
Cubs. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go Cubs, go.
Beef, I should have let you answer that. I apologize.
Oh, very nice. Health insurance.
Health insurance.
Who needs it?
What are the small fixed amounts your health insurance company requires you to come up with for outpatient visits?
Blood money.
A copay.
What was that?
Copay.
Yes. Okay. Titles. In the U.S.,
That'll be
Esquire,
a $50 copay. That'll be a $72 copay.
They used to be $7. Last time I went to the doctor literally and took care of it myself, it was like $5. Mm-hmm.
I remember a $2 copay.
Not
Back
anymore.
in the day.
Yeah.
No. I also remember penny candy. In the U.S., Esquire is usually reserved for those in what job?
Lawyer.
Law.
Yeah.
I tried to pull that off. It didn't work.
You did? You called yourself an Esquire?
I did. I signed things Dan Hicken, ESQ.
Not knowing what it was.
Didn't really know, but I like the sound of it.
Yeah.
Bill S.
Makes it
Preston,
sound important,
Esquire.
right?
Yeah. Kind of like that.
Kind of how now you call yourself media mogul.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. I like it.
Nobody attacks me on that. though.
MM.
I got some cease and desists on the
I
Esquire.
bet you did.
Yeah.
Cease and desist that the tour never sent us for Robo Tiger remains one of the big disappointments in my career.
They call him the Duke of Pablo Bay.
I mean, I don't know how more disrespectful we could have been to Tiger and or the tour and not gotten a cease and desist.
Well, Reimer could set that up.
I think the tour just likes us too much. They know that down deep we're really nice people.
Okay.
That's what I tell myself every
Website.
night before I go to sleep.
Websites.
co-opted as the name of countless Irish pubs. What tourist attraction can be kissed virtually at its official website?
BlarneyStone.com, I reckon.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was easy.
Prepositions.
Prepositions.
What preposition starts the text of the King James Bible?
On. No.
On or in?
No, it's not on. It's not on because that's what you always say. It's
You're talking about the very first word.
How does the Bible begin?
Yes.
The very first.
Correct.
Was it not on the first day? It's not, because I think that's a trivia question where you think it's on the first day, but that's not actually or is it?
What else? I mean, are we overthinking it? Is
Maybe. Is on a preposition, Beef? On, over,
and is
behind?
Are you trying to preposition me?
on the first?
Those prepositions? It's been a long time since I took my preposition phrase quiz in 8th grade. What are prepositions? On, about, over.
The little words, right?
Above, in, on.
Is
Preposition H?
There's no
On is?
It's not and on.
For?
Is there an and in there? Is it and on
A
the
preposition?
First day?
That's not a. And is not a preposition.
It's not.
No.
Oh.
It is a. It has another word. It's a title.
Conjunction?
Conjunction.
What's your function? Working out
Okay.
phrases.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
right. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
You want to go on?
Yeah.
On.
In.
In the beginning.
That's what
In the
I
beginning.
said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the beginning. In
Yeah.
the beginning.
Noted.
I figured you'd come back to it.
Scripture
Yeah.
expert Beef.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
U.S. cities.
I think it's the first Bible question we missed.
We usually grind
That
through
probably
those.
is. You're right.
Yeah.
You guys usually are very strong. What major Alaskan city is named for the 26th U.S. Vice President, not the beauty of its landscape?
McKinley. Mount McKinley. What's he saying?
No,
He's saying
we're
it's
looking
a
for
city.
a city. A city.
City is named for a vice president.
Oh, Vice President
Right.
Juneau.
It's probably Vice President of Anchorage, Al Anchorage.
Al Anchorage was VP back in
Well, there's
the
like
30s.
a context clue. What's he saying? Not for the beauty of.
The landscape, right.
So it's not Mount McKinley, I guess is what he's saying, right? So it's,
Well, Mount McKinley's not a city
yeah.
in Alaska.
Is there a McKinley,
Tell
Alaska?
tell the mountain gnomes that.
What other there's Juneau and Anchorage.
Fairbanks. Was there a Fairbanks?
Chuck.
Yes, Fairbanks. Let's go Fairbanks. What other city you know?
Go for it.
Yeah,
Fairbanks.
Yes,
YOLO.
Fairbanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Chuck Fairbanks.
Hello. Right.
After he coached
You're
Oklahoma as
Named for
VP.
Vice President Craig
I'm sure
Vista.
Fairbanks ever coached Oklahoma.
Didn't
Fairbanks?
coach New England, right? Didn't coach the Patriots?
Hell did.
Before New
Fairbanks?
England or after?
Before.
That wasn't Bud Wilkerson and then right to Barry Switzer? Just asking. You don't have to get all
How
mad.
do you forget Chuck Fairbanks?
I remember Chuck Fairbanks as Colorado, I thought, and the Patriots.
And the Patriots, right.
Chuck Fairbanks won 2 Sugar Bowls with Oklahoma. He was
What years?
67 to 72.
Well, that explains it.
Then he went to New England. Then he went to Colorado.
So Bud Wilkerson wasn't at. Oh, he was before. What?
He was before.
Wilkinson goes back to the 50s even.
Bud Wilkerson never coached the Oklahoma when I was alive, huh? Wow, that's amazing.
Probably
You
not.
knew him from TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Didn't they go
is that
47
what?
in a row under him? 47 in
Yeah,
a row, I think
something
it
like
was.
that.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Cartoons.
missed. I missed, and then
And it was
who
Bud
ca-
Wilkinson.
Wilkinson. Okay,
Right, Wilkinson.
And then
And he
who
coached
came
the
after
Cardinals, too.
Fairbanks? Was that Switzer?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I missed the link there. But again, that's right when I was born.
Okay.
Oh,
You ever heard of Babe Ruth? Cartoons.
little different. Little different.
Okay, cartoons. Yeah. What two-word Warner Brothers character is depicted as a tall, overweight rooster with a Southern accent?
Foghorn.
Leghorn.
Leghorn.
Wonder if he was patterned after Bear Bryant.
am smart. S-Martin.
I don't think so.
By the way, I'm
he was a
almost
little
done with that Saturdays in the South. What a great show!
Pretty sure
those are
Looney
awesome.
Tunes predates Bear Bryant. I'm pretty sure.
I know,
Foghorn
I'm being
Leghorn.
facetious.
Oh,
I'm being
I watched some of that last night too. It was good.
Yeah, it really is. By the way, lookalikes, Sam Darnold looks like Sean Astin.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay. Oh, I got somewhat of agreement. How about that?
Rudy.
He also sounds like Fred Taylor. If you listen to him talk.
Showed you how old these cartoons are. Foghorn Leghorn was inspired by the character Senator Claghorn, a blustery Southern politician from Fred Allen's popular 1940s radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
I would say the 30s. If that would have been the question.
First appeared in 1946.
Yeah. Okay, so your audio clue, which actually goes back to the previous week that I had
Let's
because
crank
you want to know why? Don't say it yet because Dan, you made a comment when the category was games, and you said games people play.
Yes.
So
right day.
if you would,
Get or you leave it. Don't make it right. If I promise you the moon and stars, would you believe it?
all right. Look at Jeff getting it
We'll
now.
be appearing.
Now,
We'll
who
be
sang
appearing.
it?
We're
Hell
appearing.
if I know.
We're at the
So
band.
it's a week overdue. So need the name of the group that sings
Sticks,
it.
isn't it?
No.
No, you're in the right vein, though.
I know this.
No.
I know this. I used to. This is it?
It's like AAA Sticks.
Right? It's not
Yeah,
Alan
you know
Parsons'
that.
project.
It is Alan Parsons' project.
Good job.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well done.
Good job.
Proud of you, Jeff.
You know what? That was right at the time when I was at school at the University of Florida, and I went to work full time for the radio station. And I was buddies with the program director on the FM side. Mostly we did AM sports, but make a long story longer,
Yes.
we would get all these promotional cassettes, and the CDs were just coming out. And so I would get I had one stretch of a year where I picked up like 1,000 cassettes or CDs, and that Alan Parsons project was one of them. So there you go. That's how I got that right.
Well done.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Movie links.
Movie links.
I want to go to the
Who
band show.
appeared in The Devil's Advocate, The Fate of the Furious, and Gringo?
Well, that's Devil's Advocate is Keanu Reeves. Seen the other stuff?
Is that the Devil's Advocate?
Yeah, it's Al Pacino. And
That's
Keanu
the one?
Reeves. Yeah.
No, it's Charlize Theron.
That's correct.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
That was easy.
They referenced
Yes, that's the
Jacksonville in that
Keanu Al
movie a few
Pacino
times.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a lawyer from Gainesville.
Yes.
that's correct.
That's right, but then they talked about being in Jacksonville.
He
too.
had
That's
a
right.
really great Southern accent. Keanu is so good at accents.
Keanu.
Keanu's made a lot of money. John Wick saved his entire reputation.
It was almost as good as his British accent in Dracula.
No, he's good to play one guy, like a
Yeah.
Bill and Ted type guy, or the guy
Right.
the kid he was in Parenthood. He was good in that.
Yes, like a dumb guy.
Little
Ma'am,
dude.
I need to know. Can you drive
Can you
this
drive
bus?
this bus? Speed's the best.
Now, does he sound just as like dullard in the John Wick? He just makes up for it with all the action, or
It's
is
more
he
monotone.
improved?
It's just kind of monotone.
Apparently, he's a really,
John
really
Wick,
nice
he's
guy,
more-
though.
Yeah, he is. I've heard
From all
that.
that you hear. Yeah. I
John
have
Wick,
too.
he just kind of talks like this.
Yeah.
I liked
Yeah.
him also in. They did the redo, the
The
Surfer
Matrix?
movie. No, the Surfer movie that they redid.
Point Break.
Point Break. Yeah.
Oh, Point Break. Yeah.
Johnny
Utah.
yeah.
Johnny
The
Utah.
first Point Break was good.
Correct.
The
Yeah,
second one
the
was
other one,
awful.
the remake was.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Just like the remake of Red Dawn. Forget about it. No.
Forget about it.
Wolverines!
That's right. Okay. Homophones
Homophones.
Hey, now.
provide the two homophones where one means to put in the ground, while the other is a small, juicy fruit.
A berry.
Barry.
Yes.
Boom! Yes.
Thank you, Barry.
Okay. True or false?
Well done.
Triple berries.
Flamingos are pink from eating shrimp.
That is correct.
That is. Yes.
I tell you what, I should be pink. I've eaten so many shrimp in my life. Holy cow.
You fried shrimp.
You're pink on the
Love
inside.
fried
Why,
shrimp.
that's why you're not pink.
I also eat boiled.
Yeah.
I had to be
Boiled
raw.
eggs, boiled shrimp.
Yeah.
Had to be raw.
Yeah.
Live
Definitely
Then you would be
anything
pink.
boiled.
like a redfish. Maybe that's why redfish are red too, because they eat.
Yeah. How did Sims end up on Sunday Night Football? I don't think he's all that,
Who?
Speaking
Chris
of that,
Sims.
Chris Sims.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a visit from his old friend Nepotism.
Because he nailed the Blake Bortles story when everyone else laughed at him. Well, not everyone. When we laughed at him.
We did.
That's an all-time apology owed to that guy.
Oops.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what happens when you mess with our guys, though, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Titles again.
Titles.
Some reverends have a D.D., that's D as in David, after their names, meaning what?
D.D.?
Doctor of...
D.D., yes.
Doctor of Deity. Divinity.
Yeah.
Yes. Divinity.
Very good.
Yes.
Made up for the other one.
Well,
There you go.
not really.
That was a get back question.
Yeah.
Sports.
You're back to even.
In 1963, what city in New York State had its NBA team, the Nationals, move to Philadelphia, becoming the 76ers?
Was it Syracuse?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was the Rochester Royals and the Syracuse Nationals.
To be honest with you, basketball franchises in Buffalo and either Syracuse or Rochester seems a little redundant.
Probably wasn't going to work.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
That's like putting the NFL in Jacksonville and Daytona and Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Contest. What company sponsors the annual American Spelling Bee competition?
Scripps Howard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scripps is correct. That's good enough. Absolutely. Cars.
And
reintroduced to the U.S. in 2010, what Ford model was described by one headline as a compact party on four wheels?
It's a Fiesta.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Killing me. Sorry. Okay. Same word.
Okay.
Which word refers to a venomous American snake as well as a slur against a northerner who was opposed to the Civil War?
Oh.
Is that like a
venomous, poisonous snake and a
it's
northerner?
like a cottonmouth? And I've never heard that term as far as
I'm
the northerner. The northern part, I don't know. A northerner who opposed.
Who is it? Yeah.
I mean, a moccasin?
No.
A rattlesnake? No. I know. The reason I said cottonmouth is because of the South and the cotton. I don't know. I'm just trying to.
No Yankee venomous snakes.
No.
Carpetbagger. That's
moccasin?
Different. I said moccasin. Yeah. I mean, I suggested moccasin. I threw that out there.
That's.
What was the first one you said?
Cottonmouth. There's copperhead. There's moccasin. There's a rattler.
How about cottonmouth? I mean, that at least has.
Yeah, I'd say cottonmouth.
Yeah.
Copperhead.
Copperhead.
All right.
Yeah, that was good. You were right around it.
Yeah.
So
they should have actually.
And we have time for one more.
They should have called them cottonmouths instead of copperheads.
Probably right. Yeah, it makes more sense. Okay. A traditional salty dog can contain either vodka or gin, but what fruit juice is always necessary to make one?
A salty dog.
Grapefruit?
Never had one.
What was that?
Grapefruit?
Grapefruit is correct.
Nice. You're welcome.
Good cheese.
Okay.
A non-drinker.
Did pretty well, though, guys.
Thank you, Johnny.
See ya.
There
See ya, buddy.
Let's get Smart John on his way out. We missed a couple. We apologize.
Let's do the 10-minute drill when we come back. You want to?
We can.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll break a little bit early.
Yeah?
It's a CPR Contracting Wednesday here on The Drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
A top 10 showdown in the SEC West.